Donald Trump, the king and the killer. Therefore, it is Donald's turn, the middle son, who has proved from an early age that he is father through and through. Donald admires his father idolatrously and yields completely to him. Every Sunday, Fred Jr. took Donald on his construction site tour. On these tours, his father holds lectures that are akin to absolutely brutal propaganda, indoctrinations, and of which Donald Trump was at the mercy. I can imagine how Fred Jr. imitates his rhetoric instructor. Donald now begins to strongly identify with his father, and he becomes the all-dominating figure. At this age, children internalize very quickly what is demonstrated for or to them. From my experience as a therapist, I can say that such dominating persons, as in the case of Fred Jr., possess the ability to make demands of others through symbiotic relationship strategies, so that these persons are willing to give up their own selves for their idol. Donald Trump's father mastered this symbolic relationship strategy perfectly. Above-mentioned tours are for Fred Jr. the welcome opportunity to indoctrinate Donald with his crude beliefs and grand dreams. He demands absolute obedience and does not tolerate any criticism. For him, Donald is a king and therefore destined to achieve something great in life. Fred Jr. preaches that hard work pays off and that life is one single competition. He drills into Donald, be a killer. This is the only way you can survive. Kill the others before you get killed. Donald jumps from the pedagogical combination of strict discipline and fantastically effective behavior of superiority to a luxurious environment. He knows no boundaries. Every school he attends expels the aggressive youth. Trump's parents decide to send the socially awkward, conspicuous son to a military academy for young people to break him of his lack of discipline. In my opinion, this step occurs after the following conflict of Fred Jr. On one hand, he admires the rebellious and uninhibited behavior of his son, yet, on the other hand, he is concerned that his plan could be compromised, that his son will become the absolute number one at some point. Some years ago, the well-known psychologist Horst Eberhard Richter described this type of relationship between parents and children as projective identification in his book Parents, Child and Neurosis. Parents eliminate their vital needs and project these on their child. At the same time, they are constantly confronted with behavior they have no experience and must then suppress authoritatively. The child falls into a classic double bind. Anything that the child does is wrong. In this condition, no self can develop, neither a false or a true self.